For decades, condition monitoring has been split into two worlds: vibration on one side, ultrasound on the other. And most teams are still forced to choose one or the other or manage them separately. But failures don't work that way. Lubrication issues start early. Vibration-related issues take longer to show up on the failure curve, and if you're looking at only one signal, you miss early warnings and spend valuable time piecing data together. Well, what if you didn't have to choose? This is Smart Trac, our new generation of condition monitoring sensor, and it does both vibration and ultrasound continuously in a single device. Let me show you how it works in the real world. Tap your phone with our NFC tag, register the sensor, and you're good to go. Once installed, the sensor is continuously sampling vibration, temperature, magnetic field, and ultrasound. Now, let's say something starts to change. Maybe it's friction creeping up, maybe lubrication isn't quite right anymore. Ultrasonic monitoring will catch those changes early, long before you would see wear or damage. And when that happens, you don't have to guess. You will get an insight like this. This is what condition-based lubrication looks like. Instead of lubricating it on a fixed schedule, you're lubricating based on what the machine actually needs. We're also measuring RPM directly with an embedded magnetometer. That's critical on variable speed machines, where vibration alone doesn't always tell the full story. With vibration, magnetometer, and ultrasound in a single device, traction sensors capture a broader range of signals, which means you'll see more failure modes earlier and across more asset types. We built this to match what you would expect from a reliable handheld, but outperform in intelligence and usability. We're talking 64 kHz of sampling rate, high resolution, lossless data, with trends at every 5 minutes and a spectrum at every 60 minutes. And boy, we have patented. But I know what you're thinking. Something so good can't have a battery that lasts. Well, not here. We have a minimum of 3 years, battery life, lab tested, guaranteed. These sensors connect to these guys over here, our smart receivers, through our proprietary 915 MHz protocol and 3,300 feet of range through our 4G LTE connectivity. No need to access your industrial Wi-Fi. You should be good to go from day one, ready to sample data and start catching failures early. Obviously, this has to work in the real-world harsh industrial environment. We got you covered with our IP69K and Class 1 Div 1 certification. Now, most condition monitoring systems stop at alarms. Something crosses a threshold, you get notified, and then you're on your own. But at Traction, we run the data through our failure finding models and score your machine against multiple failure modes. Let me take you through how we do that. The first step of our software is diagnostics. Not every alarm matters the same, not every asset matters the same. Our sensors are built to know the difference. Here, immediately, you see which machines are actually at risk and which ones can wait. I can see this one, for example, this motor, is where I need to take action. The goal here is to help your team quit firefighting all day long and know where to focus their time. And if you have multiple sensors installed on a single asset, the samples will sync up and make sense of each other. That is possible because of our unified asset health score. And you can combine this with your oil reports, inspections, thermography, and third-party data. Vendors can send their reports directly to us and we'll parse them automatically for you to create a single pane of glass. Now that you know what to tackle first, if you want to see exactly where those alarming assets are located, floor plans give you a bird's eye view of your entire facility. And to take a step further, you can build your own dashboards. Choose the variables that matter, for example, temperature in this case, ultrasound, vibration, acceleration, and see it across all of your assets in one place. And when things get really dangerous, you can escalate the alarm to an automatic phone call. Yes, Traction will call your phone to make sure it doesn't get missed. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, no, I know, it's the pump. I'm saying it, I know. Within Traction platform, you can also monitor real-time failure progression and track how conditions are evolving over time. If you're more like a field guy, you can go directly to the machine, tap the sensor, and see how your machine's performing. And if you see that a machine needs lubrication, you can take action right there and then and confirm lubrication was done properly. To close the loop, you can inspect a failure straight from your phone using iMessage. Let's say you're out at the machine investigating. Instead of waiting to get back to your desk, you can capture what you're seeing right there, a quick note, a photo, even a voice message. You'll get a reply from the system right away. Behind the scene, AI helps guide that interaction, asking for the right missing information and connecting it back to the asset. No separate workflows. It's resolved right on your mobile when you're still out there in the field. Every insight also comes with an automatic root cause analysis. And if you want a second set of eyes, you can ask for human help right here. Not sure how this could be an imbalance. I just started. This option lets you bring in one of our reliability certified analysts, not a chatbot, a real person. Tractian isn't a closed system. We're built to plug into the tools teams already use. Whatever CMMS or EAM you're running on, Tractian connects asset condition insights directly into maintenance workflows. So when you put it all together, it's asset condition management end-to-end, which means more uptime for your assets, better decisions, and more time back for your team